My first real job was in Washington, D.C., running a nonprofit that served children in the inner city, the Craige Child School Counseling Program. Then almost all of my volunteer work has been with psychoanalytic organizations.
I'm a civil rights lawyer, and I've been fortunate to represent some wonderful people, very courageous, inspiring people. And so that work has led me in the legal world to work with organizations that are like legal aid, legal services for the poor, or the American Civil Liberties Union.
Well, I think I have felt, drawn by the mission of certain organizations and just interested in it. I feel that it's important to work for an organization on the ground level to understand what they do, and that once you work for an organization, you also want to support it financially, and that once you give, it's easier to ask other people to help and also give. So that's always been fun. I grew up in a family in which we had a lot of tragedy, and beginning with the death of my younger sister, sudden death, and we did not get any care, and our family really spiraled down and never recovered. And so I really know how important it is for children and families to get help, and how terrible it is when they don't. When I went into social work and then later became a psychoanalyst, my first love was working with children. And so the Lucy Daniels Center is the premier, national model program for mental health care for children.
I am inspired by these teachers and therapists and the mission that they have and the dedication to what they're doing.
I was fortunate to have received a full tuition scholarship to college, and because of that I was lifted out of poverty. And I was the first woman in my family to go to college, the second person. And it's made it possible to have a whole different life than I would have if I had followed in my mother's footsteps. So I'm grateful for that, and if in any small way I can provide help to others, I'd like to.
It's an extremely sustaining experience for us to do that. It's part of what really makes our life a good life.